Good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's a great day. I tell you, it felt so good to get that apricot jam video edited and out. If you're at all interested in making apricot jam, I think you can still get them ripe right now. Check out my video because that jam is delicious. Yesterday I also did a short. I altered a sash. I have this dress that I'm going to be wearing, and it's a nice dress, but the sash they provided as a belt was horrible. So I altered it, and I noticed there was quite a bit of interest in that. And there's been quite a bit of interest in the videos that I've done on clothes too. And seeing that we're getting a lot more interest in our live videos, probably going to do some live sewing videos. I still have to finish that one doll dress we started. And I actually need to make several doll dresses. It's a project that I'm working on for great nieces. We have some little people in the family. And also for a charity, both for the cure that's held here. And I really like this particular charity because it's actually it's a local charity or cancer organization they're supporting. It's not the big Susan G. Komen organization. It's actually a group that helps survivors or works with cancer patients, and that's the best as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying that research isn't important, but it seems like research isn't doing that much for cancer patients. And there's a lot of cancer patients that need help. It's very hard for families to support people when they're going through cancer treatment. There's a lot more to it than you would realize if you haven't been through it. We've been through that in our family. So, yeah, we're going to be donating some doll clothes with the cancer ribbon sewed on them. I think that'll be a nice touch. I'm also interested in, actually I have made a couple shirts for my husband that turned out really nice that he wore for bowling. But I'd like to make him some more shirts, and I want to make some clothes for myself. So we're going to do some videos on sewing because I can tell there's a lot of interest in sewing. But it's another beautiful day today here in the desert of southern Nevada. And Miss Meg and I are getting out early enough to walk and not get too hot. You can see she's pretty happy there. She loves her walks. And I am trying to get everything ready to leave in the morning. Go out the door at 4 a.m. for my trip to Alaska. So, gotta water some hydroponics, gotta pick the rest of the apples, you name it. Gotta pack. Oh, that's right, don't forget to pack. We're going light. I'm gonna travel with a carry-on. I think I can do it. It's only a 3-day trip. Yeah. But so busy as usual, but it's a beautiful day and I'm enjoying day 2 of retirement. Very nice. I know a lot of y'all aren't retired. I worked a long time to be able to do that. We had a little rabbit in our garden this morning. I call it a baby bunny. Some of y'all take issue as to what a baby bunny is, I've noticed, but it's tiny. If it's smaller than my foot, I'm going to call it a baby. Little rabbit. And I didn't even get a chance to try to scare it out of my garden because it's so tiny. It's like hiding. It's underneath the eave of the house, behind some other stuff, so I guess it's going to be there for a while. And actually, there really isn't that much for it to eat in the garden this year. Desert rabbits don't seem to recognize carrots as food. Oh, Meg. Lots of lizards this morning. That's what she was going for. Rabbits don't eat lizards either, but when we get back from Alaska, we're going to be adding some more seeds into some areas. My garden's been a little neglected just because I work so many hours, but the fruit trees, we couldn't neglect those. You got to take care of your trees, boy. Doesn't matter how busy you are. You don't take care of your fruit trees, you won't have fruit trees. And remarkably, we haven't picked any of our garlic or onions yet. And I'm really tempted just to leave them in the garden because last year we didn't get squash bugs until we harvested our garlic and our onions. Wow, what a great way to run off pests without actually using any sort of chemical treatment, right? Which we try to avoid. Last year my husband killed over 100 squash bugs in one day. It's like they all showed up all of a sudden. I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but I think we should do an experiment and see if it doesn't happen, if the squash bugs don't come, if the garlic and onions are there. That's a great idea. They're pretty gross. They move pretty fast too. Wow, it's just so nice this morning. And these mesquite pods are getting nice too. Let's see if I can blow this up. Look at that, those ones are big. Now I won't be able to reach those, but you can see if you have mesquite trees growing where you are, you can see how they're maturing as they grow, so that if you want to harvest them, you'll know what they'll look like, right? Those ones are nice, really nice. What are you smelling down there, Meg? She says, follow my nose, follow my nose. That's what she does. We got out here just in time to enjoy this morning. Timing is everything in the summer here. Oh, those are crickets, that's what I hear. Seen some grasshoppers this year, some crickets. Those cicadias don't make it over here, thank goodness. I've talked to some people that have seen those before, and I guess they can just really eat stuff, right? That would be mentally challenging to deal with, because you can't do anything about it if you're someplace where there's cicadias. Oh, little birds up there. So cute. We get all kinds of birds in our yard. We get a lot that eat bugs too, and I love those. I call them bug eaters, but I think they're probably warblers. I should get a book. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna eat that. Maybe somebody left you a message? Yeah, I think somebody left a message and you're gonna leave them a message. Love this old tree. Any tree that's big here is pretty old because the growing conditions are pretty rough for trees. Oh, I see. Let's get a bag out. That's what she's got going on here. She was looking for the right spot. Yep. And of course she loves to scratch. She's crazy about that scratching. All right, let Mama get it. Yeah, Mama's gonna get it. Gee, that must have felt really good to get that out, huh? Yeah, you're all energized now. All right. Okay, that's good. You did it. All right. Okay, let's just get us a little bag here. And let's walk to the nearest trash can. That's what we're going to do. All right, hold on just a second. There we go. Hopefully I didn't capture that in the video. Nobody needs to see that. Nobody needs to see that. Trash can up ahead and a runner. Boy, are they strong. I actually did run here twice when I came to visit long before we moved here. This one, because running used to be such a huge part of my life and I wanted to see if I could do it. I tried running in the morning and I tried running in the evening, and the morning run was the easiest because in the evening it's still pretty hot even if the sun is down. And you get a little bit of cooling overnight, not a whole lot, but it's definitely hard running here this time of the year. Morning. Come on, Meg. Yeah, I don't run anymore. I love running though. That was definitely a part of my life for a long time. Oh, there we go, more mesquite. This one's just blooming. Oh, there's a pod. Planning to harvest a lot of those this year, if I can reach them. If it's on the tall trees, I definitely can't do that, and I won't be bringing any ladders out here, that's for sure. But there's a lot of short ones, so Luckily for me, maybe I can get Mr. Painter to help me pick too. When we lived in Alaska, he was strategic with all my wild berry sauce making. He would get out there and pick like you wouldn't believe. He was very, very good at that. That was very nice of him too. Really helped me. We had a nice little sauce business going at the farmer's market. Kind of feel like you could do that in northern Nevada and maybe Montana as well. I have some roses going in our garden, and I pick the petals and I use the petals to make jam, and I use them in some tea, and I use them to make some wine. And I left the hip of the rose on the bush just to see if it'll turn into a rose hip, but I kind of feel like they're going to dry out. There's some that are still there, but some of them just look like they're going to dry out, kind of like a dehydrator. So I don't think you're going to get any rose hips in this climate. It's just too hot. Too hot. There's our local postman. He actually runs to work too. Remarkable. Every day he runs to work. Morning. Funny that I had the little rabbit in the garden this morning and I'm not really seeing any out here. They're like, she left, hurry up, go to the garden. There's not that much out there that they want to eat though. Maybe the parsley. I wonder if rabbits eat parsley. Well, top of the morning to you. Hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for joining us on our walk. Thanks for watching.